to be Biafra, consecrated nation. Oh, fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending it shall be our dedication. Spirit of love will count our privilege. The waving star, the wheat and boldness of free shall always be our flag of liberty.
Ini kan wo be me ni jego. Kana no bagala ya sa josi ka so so nyama bize na ni wa. Oh, chukuna. Ike lo galanya, ike no mo gbenye. Oku dizelu inna. O dizelu wa. Izu je no. So ngika ene chekubenna.
Muriba, Obaya Muru, Nagreja, the Pesaliama, Nagadanya, Obaya, Papa, Ogalanya Choro, Kobaya, Billy, Ogalanya Choro, Kobaya, Denny, Obaya, Chekubese, Dessa. What is the Lumma Codini Bemo? What is the Macadilum Wanima? None of one ever been. Yajaja. Ogalanya choro kogwenye bili. Ogalanya choro kogwenye leni. Ogwenye chekubeze chukwo. Uche chukwa kusigi feyeme. Uche chukwa kusenge yeme nuwa. Ni kosolo nye ya sigari bazie.
Once again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader, Rob the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uche Uka from Efo. He is from Abatiti. Abatiti is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Uche Uka from Efo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandioku Kano, the Prince of Afari Beku, the one who stood up to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people for almost 6 decades. Almost 60 years. Nobody could do that. And I should say he's the only man that commands the loyalty of the indigenous people of Biafra. I remember George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And it is by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, a privilege, I should say, that I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African rep and the Nigerian international coordinator, at least till this moment. Without wasting much of our time, we must acknowledge the Almighty Creator Chukwu Kikabiama himself, who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For he has made us to understand that there is a difference between knowing the path and walking the path. For God will not do for man what man should do for themselves. He's the one who has appointed a leader and set forth ahead of us. He's the one who has given us those leaders we are so proud of. He's the one who is bringing Biafrans together across the globe. He's the one who has destroyed the very foundation of divide and rule, the very poisoning in our society. He is the one who guides us in matter both great and small. He is the one who is the primordial influence in every area of our life. In matter both great and small, he is our wisdom, our guide, knowledge, and understanding. And so we acknowledge him. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmakwa n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma ịhụnanya ị na-agị obiọma gị o juru anya anya dadi o inwe gị mgbanwe o ọ dị onye dịka gị ebu Alpha na Omega anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. As always, we move ahead to our topic this evening, which is simply the strategy of military occupation. The strategy of military occupation. But of course, in consequence edition of broadcast, we'll look at the tools, the instrument, and maybe the weapon of triangulation. But of course, tonight, we must begin to rephrase, we must begin to rethink, we must begin to observe what we've been going through, because our life may never remain the same again. The way we used to live is changing on daily basis. And then somebody say, I don't understand. What are they talking about? Don't let anybody deceive you. Rather should you deceive yourself. Our leader Mazen Nandekano, as early as 2014, started awakening our people regarding the imminent danger of triangulating our people in our land. But most of you don't understand. Some decide to ignore him. Behold, it is now happening before your very eyes. I remember the period I joined IPOB. One of the trumpet our leader Mazen Nandekano was blowing was triangulation. Triangulation. He was shouting and saying, if these people triangulate us, if these people triangulate us, then we are gone as a people. Then we are finished as a people. And then they were governors. And they were people. Some say it's a propaganda. Others say don't mind him. He used to work for PDP. Now IPC is in power. Don't mind them. They want to be settled. But I'm happy today you are a testament to the truth. To the simple fact that we are not for sale. And then how can you settle us? I'm very happy tonight to make you understand that at least today, everybody will bear testament to the fact that IPOB is on a mission. We're not for sale. Now you know. Our leader started hammering. Triangulation, triangulation. If they triangulate us, if they triangulate us. Of course, at that 2014, many states in Biafra land have been taken over. But most of you will not understand the theory of triangulation. But I can assure you before the end of this month, you will understand the theory of triangulation. And then maybe we look at it in a lower terms. They say when they circle on her, Mazen Nandekano was shouting, don't let them circle you. Do not allow them to circle you. Because the moment they circle you, we are gone as a people. I say, it's not possible. It's not possible, but it's possible now. I hope you are seeing it. Now you've seen the light. Policies are being made. Decrees are being passed. Bills are moved from one level to another into motion and become effective law. Your constitution now is rigid, at the same time flexible, not for your own good, but to enable them have their way. Terrorists, Fulani Hesme, Miatiala, Boko Haram, among others, are being empowered. They open a radio station for them. They are now planning to teach them ICT, to make them, equip them properly for the next level. But you're not seeing it. You are not seeing it. The strategy of military occupation. It's already here. Our people must focus and understand that why, or the reason why we say what we say on a daily basis. Even most people don't understand why we do what we do. A lot of people say, on our job they talk, give us order, give us order. The earlier you begin to listen to this talk, the better for you. Some people say, now we need to move, we need action, but there are people you should begin to study in this struggle. If we have moved, these people, what would they have done? They will stab us at the back. And then the gods are wise. So when you want to say what you want to say, when you are there yapping and doing what you should, don't apply wisdom. You think before you speak. That is the only thing that will save you from future embarrassment. Honestly, without apology. There are people who have come and opened their mouth, talk nonsense in different category and different level. Some of them are on Facebook now. Oh, they are shaking Mazen and the Canon. They have achieved. Of course, you are achiever. Why wouldn't you be achiever? Is it easy to shake the supreme leader? But you didn't think. When you were coming on air, I said, I give IPOB 40 days. Igbos are useless and Biafra is fraudulent. You didn't think. And tonight I must draw your attention. Begin to reason. Ask yourself, why are we talking? These are the principles of the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama. Did you notice when he created the world according to the Bible? The one, God said, let there be. The two, God said, let there be. The three, God said, let there be. The four, God said, let there be. The five, God said, let there be. The six, God said, let there be. And the seven, the Bible says God rested. If it were today, some people would have been saying, you have been saying and you have been saying, you have been saying, stop saying. But you will understand that everything you see today, we actually created from spoken word. And IPOB, today, are making use of this weapon. We continue speaking. The more we speak, the more the zoo will crumble. The more we speak, the more confusion will be in Nigeria. The more we broadcast, the more we speak, the more you know how evil, how fraudulent Nigeria is. Don't let them triangulate you. But before your very eyes, it has started. They first of all refurbish the prison yard to hold our people. A lot of things was done. But let me not digress anyway. Let's not digress. He was shouting, don't allow them, our supreme leader, Mazen Andekanosa, don't allow them to triangulate you. You don't understand what you are in. If Ojukwu had the privilege we have today, even if the whole world was against us, today they will be giving testimony of what happened. What the generation of 1967 to 1970 did. Today they will be giving testament. This is not boasting. Some people say it's boasting. That same generation of Biafran that existed between 1967 to 1970, the same generation of Vietnam taught American lesson, for God's sake. There is an experience Americans will not forget in a hurry. That is their encounter with Vietnam. Vietnam were ordinary rice farmer. I hear a lot of people, they say many things. This scientist invented this AK-47. This one invented this ammunition. No. Very soon now, if Ojukwu have given Ogbunigwe English name, today now they would have told you that one William Wilberforce or one thunder snake or one snake python is the inventor of Ogbunigwe. But now they won't talk about it because it has indigenous name. Why am I saying it? Vietnam, generation of Vietnam, between 1967 to 1970, they were ordinary rice farmer. But of course, invention, necessity is the mother of invention. When hell was unleashed against them, when America and her mind descended on them, they manufactured a gun. And that gun was called Widow's Maker. Widow's Maker was later enhanced on. And that is what you call AK-47. If America has not fought with Vietnam, maybe there would have not been any AK-47 today. But then all glory be to Chukwu Kikabiama, because they thought Vietnamese can be wiped out in a minute. Of course, they did what they can. Vietnamese, they live like rats. They live like animal. They were digging hole like rabbit to hide for their life. But their life never remained the same again. I hope you will understand. We will tell you all the truth. It's left for you to embrace it or not. I read a documentary program. Atomic bomb was thrown in Hiroshima. And anybody who did that, and somewhere along the line, you think you have been forgiven, you think again. You dare not make that mistake again. And now the case of Biafra is here. And you are playing with our life. You are toiling with us. And then maybe you are going to kill them. And then you think it's going to end. The case study of Hiroshima still stands. And the experience of Vietnam will never be forgotten. I can go on and on and on and on and on and on. But the difference between they and them and us is because Ojukwu never had this privilege. When our leader was shouting, they want to triangulate us. Do not allow them. Governors don't allow them. Politicians don't allow them. Local, international, citizens of Biafra do not allow them. You will say, hey, he's always talking. He's here, you're not planning the mado. Now it's on your doorstep. It's before you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's on your doorstep. But of course, it's not too late. It's not too late. Oh, they are talking. Of course, we have to talk. They misconcrete your brain and block it completely. You can't reason. You're not able to phantom. You can't see what is coming. We will unplug you from the matrix. We will hit you with sledgehammer until you wake up. It's our intention to make sure that all our people are liberated. Both the mad, both the deaf, both the dumb, both the lunatic. All our people dead and alive, they are coming home. This is the words of our leader. Everybody is coming home. We will not abandon anybody. But if you choose to die, then so be it. But we will do our own part. Triangulation is that very moment where you as a people, you are cycled. They cycled you. They want to capture every community, every state, one after the other. They initiated it, and they are almost there. Only few states remaining. Because they have not captured Wike of River State, does not mean that they are not working on the ground in River State. Because they have not captured Okowa of Agbo, does not mean that they are not working on the ground of Delta State. Does not mean they are not working on the ground. They are. They are. What is happening in Akwa Ibom? What is actually happening in Bayelsa? What is happening in Enugu? What about Anambra? What about Imo? What about Abia? What is happening? Wake up. Of course, they might have been able to get hold of certain region, but the triangulation is not yet completed. And then we have hope. Keep your feet alive, because the journey has just begun. You must understand that as we speak, they are taking advantage of being in charge, in possession, in the helm of affair in Nigeria. You wake up one day, Buhari stood up, you voted for him, some of you, and the president of America rigged him into office. And then I watch back and I see my people. And some of them are saying, oh, he's fighting corruption. Oh, that was before he died. And then I begin to wonder, did he actually fight corruption in 1983 when he introduced austerity measure? Did he actually fight corruption when he refused to give account of, what do they call this project he handled? Did he give account? Of course, I will remember it. Did he ever give account being a chairman of NNPC since the day British government invaded or discovered oil in Biafra? Buhari has always been chairman of NNPC. Most of you don't know if that Jubri is in charge of NNPC. Most of you don't know. Forget about Ibekachi and the rest of them, the likes of them. Buhari is in charge. They don't give account, but we must continue. And some people say, oh, he's a corruption fighter. Oh, he's fighting corruption. May he fight this corruption 3 years more, because we've not seen anything. Una never see chanting. Una never see chanting. When Jubri die, may another Jubri take over. In fact, National House of Assembly, or whatever your name is, you need to go and amend the bill, the constitution that say only 2 tenure. We need Buhari to go for 8 tenure, so that people will understand what we are talking about. I'm telling you, they are going to triangulate. Don't let them. We have been shouting. Go and listen to our leaders' broadcast 2014, 2015. You will see one of them always touch my heart and break my heart whenever I listen to it. He said, Ole kain no name here. Ole kain no. Ole kain no. Ole kain no. How many are we? I'm tired. How many are we? You will understand. You will understand. And gradually they moved in. Systematically they approach. Meticulously they engage us. And now look at where we are. Look at where we are. And some people are saying, hey, give us order. Hey, let us go. We are marching out. We are da. Oh. Nobody takes a kingdom by words. You take it by action. And it has already begun. But how will you go without somebody commanding you? How will you know what you are supposed to do except you are sent? Now listen and listen very carefully. As we are speaking, our children are being taught Islam in school, which is against the ethics and the very foundation fabric, the very fabric of our foundation. Existing as a people, what did you do about it? We talk. But we can do something. IPOB can do something, but we talk. They told you, our leader told you, you will serve Nigeria and you come back in shame. He said, no, all of you, are you not back in shame? More of you will come back in disgrace. Chibuko Amechi is still there, but he's coming back. We are waiting for him. Most of you do not know that now they have initiated Arabic Bank in Nigeria. Very soon you will hear the effect. He said they want to take your gun. He said it's a propaganda. Now they have your gun. Now they want your cylinder because they don't want Obunigwe to take place. They will come for you. But many people don't understand what is going on. It's not about talking. We continue talking until everybody wake up. And then we will march. And when 100 men are completed, according to our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nanekano, then we shall march. But for what they are doing, do not fear them. Make no mistake about them, for it is their time. Let them make use of it while it lasts. Let them enjoy it while it lasts. There are rumors of helicopter landing in different bush and settlement in Biafra land, taking over everything, and everybody kept smooth. Oh, it's a propaganda, it's a propaganda, it's a propaganda. As a child, I grew up in my community, Urugodo. Those of you from Agbo, if you were born and brought up in Agbo, Urugodo, there is a school called St. Paul's, close to the Anglican Church. The moment you pass this school, the next compound down to maybe more than 7 buildings, Awusa stays there. We call it Awusa Quarter. So some people call it Oba Awusa. They stay there. Till tomorrow morning, they are still there. I wonder what, in fact, I'm going to find out what happened to the family that owns that property, whether they've killed them. In every community, it is their lifestyle. We respect them. We do not invade their privacy. They come to our land, they occupy a particular space, they do their own canteen so they can chop me tea, me suya, me guru, tuan shikapa, and the rest of it. We don't invade their privacy. They sell their good, they sell their ram, they do their normal business, sell their onions and carrots. We do not invade their privacy. It's everywhere in Biafra land. But the recent one we have been raising alarm and telling you that they are triangulating us is them going into the heart of our forest to build a city there, build a community there. Nigerian army led by Brutai and El Sudani Jubri are supplying them ammunition. They say, oh, it's a propaganda, it's a ganga proka. Don't worry. Our people will say, when an elder see and refuse to talk, he kills the elder. But when an elder see and he talks, he kills the child. He will not say, we didn't tell you. It's going to happen. It's almost 2 years ago in Elele. I went there for IPOB family meeting, then in River State. And the community boys were complaining and say, see this land, Awusa don't take over. Then be now, they call them Awusa Ilele. Awusa Ilele. Equally, people are keeping quiet. You now have Awusa Ilele. You will come back from diaspora and your son will tell you, it's Awusa Ilele, now it's Ilele community. Wake up. They are triangulating us already. Some time ago, I was in Calabar. Awusa man is an indigene selling land in Cross River State. But what are they doing in Cross River State? They are dragging piece of land, killing themselves. A boy will kill Cross River. Cross River will kill a boy. But Awusa have sold all the land, giving you C of O in your father's compound. You are not seeing it. Don't let them complete this cycle. Of course, IPOB is here. That will never happen. But you must understand what is happening. But recently, it begins to happen. Those of you in Port Harcourt or those of you in Abia State, when you are traveling from Port Harcourt to Abia State, when you get to that spot where the road is very bad, there is an oil company around that place. Very bad spot. I'm trying to remember the name of this oil salve. Okay, they call it oil salve. Around that area, you have oil salve. Go into that forest. You will see a massive Fulani terrorist camp. And around there, you have barrack, mini barrack, to aid them. And most of you are, that man there is a propaganda. But let's take time and mention the name of some of the villages where you have these mini barracks. And if your community happens to be there, go and find out, number one, who gave those people that land? How did they come to that land? Why are they there? Don't let anybody deceive you. You can be married to Hausa or Yoruba. You can have children for Yoruba or Hausa. That is your business. Everything all of you are doing today, you want to kill your father's son because of your level of... don't let me use bad language. But we shall see. I've met many people. Some have confronted me. And when they are investigated, their hypocrisy, the moment you confront them, their hypocrisy is exposed. Don't let anybody deceive you. This zoning has just begun. It's just to make you understand what triangulation is all about. We will look into it in details. But understand I may not be able to pronounce the name of all this community perfectly. But accept it from me. Try to decode what I'm about to pronounce. Let's start. Because our people must wake up. Our people must wake up. About 139 villages and forests have been taken over by armed men. They have full communities to themselves and operate with immunity, killing and raping women and children alongside kidnapping for ransom. 139 communities so far. Who know how many they are building this night? They rape women. You know, let me tell you the evil. I have never seen in my life, only few women will come out openly and tell you I was raped. Watch those few, their life is never remained the same again. But out of chastise, being a chaste woman, they don't see it. They nurse their pain. Some of them don't have money to do abortion. They go and give it to another brother. And then another brother will father Awusa terrorists or Yoruba terrorist children. And you call them Chikuma, Chineke. You call them all our names. And how do you think there will be no problem? 139 communities already. They rape at will. They can do anything. As I'm talking now, some people say, oh, we have to do something. What are you going to do when most of you are still sleeping? We will look into it later. This report is after a very intensive investigation. I did myself, but I didn't make up the list. When I went through the list, I knew they were all true. Biafrans, listening. Pay attentively and get ready. It's going to be grievous. Royal Rumble. A breakdown of figure shows that there are 115 of such forests in the southeast, while there are 24 of them in the south-south. Now, this I must say is a dated record, because in south-south now, you have more settlement like that. There is a rumor ongoing that the government of Jubilee want to take over the waterways. I hope you are getting ready. Some people will say it's a rumor. But this bill has been in motion for more than 2 years or 3 years now. Everything you are seeing manifesting today in the Nigerian terrorist state, it's a food they have been cooking for a long time. Enjoy it or reject it permanently. A state-by-state breakdown of this figure indicates that Enugu State have the highest of such spots, which is 56 community, followed by Anambra State, which is 23 villages. And then after Anambra, the next is followed by Imo State, which is 17 communities, villages. After Imo State, the next is Ebonyi State, which is 12. With Abia State coming last, only 7 spots. Only 7 spots. In the south-south, only 2 states were covered. One is Delta State. Delta State have 15 hotspots. Delta State. In fact, you go to Abavo, a community in Abo. The man now is no longer Abo man, who is a Muslim now. The Obi of Abavo now is a Muslim with Awusa name. Maybe he's a imam now. But I love Abavo people. Because the day that man came up and said, from today, I am a Muslim, I am a this one, they abandoned him. And any Abavo person who is still going close to that man, your generation will be cursed. You see. I'm from Abo. I schooled in St. Charles College, Abavo. I used to stay in the house of the policeman that lives opposite St. Charles College. When I first came to the school, I was too small to be in boarding. My parents couldn't bear it. They don't understand how somebody like me could job. Because I was very small when I got admission into the secondary school. So they took me to that man to take care of me. So I know Abavo very well. Now, the Obi of Abavo, who is supposedly Agboban, is now Osama. And so when they say Delta State, we don't hear they shout, hey, we know they carry last. We know they carry last. For South now, I don't carry last. Don't say Tiana. It is Delta State, this same Fulani, killed Obi, took his dead body, desecrate his dead body. Go to that community. More people have died in recent days. Who can say it? Triangulation. We must continue. Delta State have 15 hotspots of these terrorists. I'm not talking about Obuawusa after Head Bridge in Asaba. No. These are normal legitimate business center. I'm talking about these people taking over thick forest. Then the second in command is River State. It has 9 hotspots. 9 hotspots. The forests and places where these headsmen, these Boko Haram, these terrorists operate from in Abia State are as follows. Let's follow them systematically. Abia State, they call it Longpanta. Like I said, I may not be able to pronounce all of them perfectly, but follow. They call this place Longpanta. It is spelled as Lokpanta. If it's your village, monitor who give them that land. Find out what they are doing there and observe what they are doing. You have the next one, Leru. You have the next one. It's spelled as NKPA. We go to the next one. In Abia State, you have Ohofia. I'm telling you about communities where Awusa is living inside your thick forest in Biafra land. And they are using a helicopter to supply them ammunition, to empower them. And you are saying, we are indigenous. Triangulation has already begun. We have Bende. They are in Bende. And you have Obakala. And Uwirinta. Uwirinta is even the worst. Those of you in Obakana, open your eye. Those of you in Uwirinta, open your eye. You will see them there. A leader started shouting, our land is under military occupation. People said, no, now it's triangulation. We move to the next spot, Imus. You have them in Okigwe. You have them in Amako here. You have them in Ubi. You have them in Utu. You have them in Umuawa. You have them in Ulago. You have them in Owerri Town. You have them in Imbitoli. You have them in Imbise. You have them in Aguata or Uguta. You have them in Olo. You have them in Amiwo. You have them in Onuimo. You have them in Isi Ekenensi. Isi Ekenensi. You have them in Njaba. You have them in Udato. You have them in Mbano. What are they doing? Are we talking about Obawusa? Of course, no. We are telling you that your villages, your thick forest, community forests are being inhabited by Awusa Fulani terrorists. Most of them are not Nigeria. But it is Nigeria, Awusa, Yoruba that are actually aiding and abetting them. You go to Anambra State. You now have Nteji. You have Obunka. You have Ofoma. You have Ezira. You have Omunzi. You have Umuchuku. You have Apu. You have Ndeke Onuwu. I can't pronounce all of them. Pardon me. You have Oboji. You have Ndiowu. You have Anam. You have Achala. You have Ebenabe. You have Obunike. You have Osina. You have Okija. You have Ihiala. You have Umpo. You have Dunukofia. You have Agune Agolu. You have Agolo. You have Nini. You have Ubu. And you have Territory. If you are within this place in Anambra, go to the forest. Go to the forest. Of course, wisdom is the principal thing. Go to your thick forest. You will see these people there. You go to communities in Enugu. You have Ibite, Obaku. You have Opugozie. You have Achi. You have Amansi. You have Nechi. You have Ukpabi, Nimbu. You have Okpata. You have Ikebe. You have Ugu. You have Uguoba. You have Eke Aku. You have Igbo Itete. You have Amangunze. You have Amachi Idodo. You have Ugu Unyama. You have Egede. You have Adada. You have Ukbologu. You have Afa. You have Opanda. You have Ufuru. Uzo. Wane. You have Adane. You have others, which are Ugu, Abo, Waziri Estate, Nsukka, Enugu Zik, Nike Uno, Akpogasie, Ugwogu, Akpebi, Maradona University layout, Ihopa 3 corner, Akweke industrial layout, Imenem Unity layout, Ibagwa Nike City layout, Amakwe heritage layout, Nike Odo Rice Imenem New Zone State layout, Egwuonyama phase 11 independent layout, 4 corner, redemption layout, Omokpo Ubaka, Nkano, Animri, and Ago. And then in Ebonyi State, we have their base in Amoha, Nkalago, Afipu, Izi, Iza, Izambu, Mkpo, Nkamoha, Mkpoha, Mbomeji, and Onitsha. In Anyoma in Delta State, you have the places like Abo. You have Abo. You have Akpanam. You have Iseluku. You have Osimili. You have Onichubo. You have Ndokwa. You have Umunede. You have Ogwasuku. You have Ibuzo. You have Kwale. You have Obiaroko. You have Ibake. You have Osimili. You have Asaba. You have Ale. In Mainland River State, you have Oluimo, Iguruta, Omoko, Ahoda, Emuoha, Emuowa, Okeyi, Isiokpo, Olie, Anumuichim. The South is sitting on a time bomb. And our leaders choose to live in denial. Our church leader talk empty faith. They sell you sticker. They sell sticker to their members. And at the same time, they use military escort to protect themselves. And they say, oh, it's evil. You are committing sin. It's a crime. How dare you fight about freedom? How can this IPOB be talking about divided Nigeria? Then the Israelites would have died in Egypt. Make no mistake about it. It has already begun. He said that we'll stand up and fight or we'll die food in our hands. The strategy of military occupation in Biafra land is at its peak, almost perfected. Arise, look for the IPOB family closer to you. Join there and do the needful. Forget about their might. Yes, we know there are many countries gathered against us, not only in Africa, but across the globe. Yes, we are aware. They control the resources in our land. This we know. And many collaborators will help them undo us. We are aware. We are tiny people facing extinction. Many countries of the world willingly ready to extinct us, wipe us from the face of the planet. Yes, we know all these things that we have been talking and we've not done anything. Yes, we know. But then we know that it's not going to end by their own time. It won't end by their own terms. We know how powerful they are. We know what they have planned to do. We know that they are hell-bent to make sure that we are gone as a people. But we will tell them it's more than they think. For those nations in Africa who are actually supporting evil in the continent, you will understand that Africa will never be free until Biafra is restored. I'll be back in a minute.
Reading from Biafran's Got Talent.
Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, no. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, yo. They are playing on your intelligence, life full of pretense. They are playing on your intelligence. They are playing on your intelligence. Their life full of pretense. Everything is diligent. Oh, so every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for Africa. So every black man, so every black man for your right. Freedom for Africa, Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans should never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that.
Yes, at this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp line remains 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line once again is 081-221-52971. A special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. And at this moment, our lines are open and we must go to the line. Can you hear me, caller on the line?
Oh, Onyibe, Yamarage na Odogu Karido Odogu.
Good evening from here.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Onyibe. My name is Okechukwu Eshukoha. I'm from Umubu, Omowa, in Olu province, Biafra land. Onyibe, Chineke nara ekele, Chukwu okike abịa ma nara ekele na o mekwere ma enwetakwa gị n'abalị a maka ama m na line is over this. Ihe niile na-akọwa ugbu a, ihe niile, all these things you have spoken out. Ọ dị onye n'ime anyị wu Biafra all over the whole world na-agaghị ahụta onwe anyị asị ndị esekụlugoro ugbu a. Biko Maazị Onyibe, make sure you people, I tell you the truth, it's not a command, but just do it for us. Repeat that, Mazin Namskal, our leader. Repeat that his clip, 2014, where he told every one of us that any time they second us that we are finished, and they are about doing it, and this is exactly the condition we find ourselves now. We have nothing again in life to protect our life anymore. Now we're going to our leader is the only person who has the key now for us to be saved by Chukwukikadiama. Any Biafra, no matter wherever you are, tonight, Bruno Bidatana, the phone, the Kwanyuma, and these are the result of this, our misleaders. But there's no problem. We are Biafran. We are able to the task. After that, we must come out to make sure that we restore our land back. Our identity will never be disappeared on this planet Earth. We are Biafran. We are telling Americans that we are Biafran. We are telling Japan that we are Biafran. We are telling Singapore, United Kingdom. We are telling everyone, Yoruba. We are Biafran. And the Biafrans we must get. Or even if every one of us, unless we go to Biafra for a little while, we will shut the whole world down. My Onyibe, Yamara de Nam de Kalonama, Odobu Kadiro Dobu, and my way here now. Oh, Goro Biade Mae Nam de Kanu, Goro Biade Mae, so Quaginazo, Goro Biade Mae Nam de Kanu, Goro Biade Momo Biafara, so Quaginazo. We must fight this fight to the last. We are Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra. We must restore our nation back, whether they like it or not. Biafra must be restored. I don't know, the Yanaza Wala Biafra. Or the Rangamada Mukaramboga, Lambuba, Kolanazo, for no good. Heki, Bumba, Aquino Oka, Allah and I. They will see it that now. Also, in America, somebody let you see yes. Papa, I walk at a bucket, and I am so I am walk. Oh, with the beginning, let them know a car. I said, I never touch. Now, for I can't have no other for and I'm quite no shit in Ireland. But I go live to see Biafra because it is only those that believe in Biafra that we see Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Thank you. We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Yes, sir. Are you talking to me?
Yes. Are you on WhatsApp? Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom. Good evening, wherever you are. My name's Nnamdi. I'm calling from United Arab Emirates. Onyibe, I just want to thank God for your life. I just want to thank you for what you're doing for Biafrans. It has been, since I've never heard from you, I've been worried it happened. But thank God that you're back. So we want to welcome you back. So, God bless you. Thank you for standing on the gap for Biafrans. Thank you for your for the work that you are doing for your motherland. So may God bless you. So this evening I just want to thank God for just want to say and thank God for the life has given to us and especially to our supreme leader. For those of us who do not know, he is a supreme leader. He's not a supreme servant. Anybody who go on Facebook to write that our leader is a supreme servant, that person must be mad, must be crazy. His supreme leader is a Lord. his name is Mazen Nandekano. If people can wake up and call terrorists Lugard, Lugard, if they can call him Lord, why won't I call Mazen Nandekano Onyezuoku, the Lion of Tribe of Biafra? Why won't I call him Savior? Why won't I call him the Supreme Leader? So he is a Supreme Leader, and that he will remain, that he will be. He's more than a Supreme Leader to us. I want to thank Chukwu Kikabema for his life. I want to thank all the Biafrans in America, for especially in Houston, for the way they hosted our leader there and the top of the family meeting over there. So I want to thank Chukwu Kikabema. I want to encourage every one of them who have not joined the struggle to join, and that we may restore our land, because the enemies are in our land. They want to take over our land. The Fulanis are everywhere. It's now obvious to those who have been jumping up and down that the only thing that Nigeria will save them. But they have seen it now that they don't have any place in Nigeria. Those of them, those political elites that call themselves elites, they are not. They have seen it now that they don't have any place in Nigeria. The only place that they have, if they can come to join POB, is to restore Biafra. That is when they will have a home. That is when they will have a place. And or that person that call himself, I don't want to mention his name in this platform, but this is the only platform that God that said that God normally speak to him in Elite. I don't know what to tell him. That up today and say IPOB is divided. That IPOB is divided.
You see,
that guy, I don't
there
even
are
want
people,
to
there are certain things they say, don't say it, don't give them popularity. Popularity are different.
Yes.
I only pity those people who are sponsoring Okechukwu. Okechukwu should look for IPOB closer to him in America and join. All these people should stop deceiving themselves.
Mazi, you know what? It is because of the first time he said something, he attacked IPOB. We kept silent. That was why.
That is the same thing Odo did. And some people are saying, don't blame him. Odo is born in America. Then shit Odo. Clinton Odo, was he shit in the toilet? How they go speak that grammar? Then shit him, in they put food for nose.
Imagine that guy.
You are encouraging rubbish. You are encouraging rubbish. Tomorrow now, another lunatic will run out from somewhere. The first thing he will broadcast is IPOB is useless, IPOB is hopeless. Then he get your attention. Then you now say, oh, leave him, he has repented. Thunder fire repentance. Odo the shit, in they put food for those. In the call to Loilo Chuk for Nyash. They born in America. No, I am born in forest. There are mad people. So you are born in America. Do they tell them that people born in America don't have sense? Don't let me digress to these people.
I said the only thing, the best thing that have happened to our people, the only thing that have happened to Biafran race is IPOB, because the kind of unity that Mazen Nandekano and IPOB brought to Biafrans.
This is something they should be celebrating.
And someone is waking up. When someone wake up as a full-blood evil man, and be yabbing from both sides of his mouth to say that IPOB is divided, that we need to form a elitism group. May God punish him, and
he's supposed to be preaching that Fulani herdsmen,
all the starting governors, people that have been killing us, and want us to come and form coalition. It's the same thing with Okora. He said it's a coalition group. He wants us to come and form the same have a group with the governors that have killed our men and women, that have detained us, and you want us to come and recognize him so that from Joseph Okechukwu, anywhere you are, may Chukwu Kikabema punish you. It will not be well you repent, you join IPOB. because
thank you very
what
much.
the book of man they can you want to rubbish it, but it's not going to work for you. Biafrans will deal with you, and all of us on the social media we are going to relegate you to the background because our leaders, anybody that anything that is like an attack to IPOB, we must come after you. So this we are warning you. We are not going to come out. We are not going to go scot-free. We must make sure that those people that follow you on Facebook, you will never have any follower again. You will never have any follower because our leader gave you the you should thank God for Nnamdi Kanu, the only man who gave you the right to speak. You are a freedom fighter. May Chukwu Kabema punish you. Thank you,
my brother.
May Chukwu Kabema bless you.
You see. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Good evening. I can hardly hear you. Go ahead, please.
I can not see so. I'll go the village. So do so no 100 the bound. The thing is how much I feel now what was about Hanansi. So the thing they would say, you don't know what you know for this guy you put even when they get within 1 week. Cover for the so now see the club no what I get cigaman so have oh one another Hanansi. See
what you will do for me. Huh?
Yes,
send me a text message. Just write Afibu. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So that
Yes,
let's see the area where we are going to put transmitter there.
Okay. Ogobo has speak by Hubo. Oh, yeah, but you know how I speak. I have
Good. Just type the name for me. And
yes,
I will get back to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ada.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Good night from here. We must continue. Our people must remain focused. Don't dispute what we tell you here. We will have better things to do. If they just ignored everything, move ahead with our life. But of course, we know what is obtainable. And we are not going anywhere. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm talking to you. Your name and where are you calling from?
Okay, Mazi Onyibe.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Mazi Onyibe, good evening. May God bless you. My name is Mr. Chukwode. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland. I'm from Oka Province, Biafra land. I just want to contribute in what you said this evening. But before that, I want to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our deputy, Mazi Shemofu. And you too, Mazi Onyibe. I think for last couple of days, I don't hear from you. I begin to be a little bit nervous, like somebody who just went home without locking his shop or locking his office. But now I hear you yesterday, then all my nerves went away. I thank God. May God protect all of us, all the hardcore Biafrans, film and in diaspora. And may God keep on encouraging us, giving us wisdom, spiritual weapons and the physical one to fight the Fulanis and Chichuoko Nigeria and win them and restore Biafra in our time. for ourselves and for our children and our grandchildren. In the name of Jesus, mighty name I pray. Amen. So, Mazi Onyibe, according to the information you have given us, Biafran people this evening, is very, 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 very wonderful and important. But the fact is, the people you gave this information to, did they know the value? Here in the West always says, do something with information. Do something with the news. The information is the key. The news is the key. But in our place, they don't value news. They don't value information. During the Biafran War, before the Biafran War, 1967, our leader, Ojukwu, called all the Biafras in the north, warned them for several months, calling them to come home, that the weather is not good, that there is rain, that bad rain that is going to fall, that all of them have to come home. They refused to come home. Why? Because they love money so much. They're in the north, writing invoice, carrying cartons, counting money until the war started. None of them came home. All of them was massacred, killed in the north, butchered. So today again, all this information you are giving to them this evening about the enemies, where the enemies are at the very particular point. Even if you go there tomorrow and tell them that tomorrow they will come here, enemy will come here and kill you. Don't come here tomorrow. If you go there tomorrow, you will still see people there sitting down there, writing invoice, counting money, carrying cartons. So this is the problem our people have. Our leaders say is a problem of trading mentality. Trading mentality. This trading of a thing have lavished the soul and the spirit of our people. So this information you gave them now is truth and fact, but they will not use it. They will throw it behind and begin to write invoice. Even if Hausa Fulani take off from those places you mentioned now, take off from there tomorrow and go and kill and go back to those bases, they will not take precautions. They will say, once it's not them, they will not even care. They will keep on writing invoice, counting money, carrying cartons. This is the way our people behave. This is why sometimes I will be wondering, what kind of people is this? So those that you say, give us weapon, give us weapon, give us soda, give us soda. I begin to ask, who are you giving order? Who are you giving weapon? You don't even know who you give weapon, you return it against you. It's better to talk to them, as you said. Talk to them because they have ear, they don't listen with their ear. They don't see with their eyes. All what they know is invoice, carrying cartons, counting money from money to night. So this information you give, please, I'm also calling our people to look into this information and do something with this information. All the Biafras in these places where Mazi Onyibe mentioned this evening, my advice to people around there to go there and look and see what is happening around that place and do something with that with this information, please. Don't keep on counting money, writing invoice until you die. Because when you die, you are gone. Please let us restore Biafra. Then we can establish whatever you want as a business. Thank you and God bless you. This is what I want to contribute this evening. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Call on the line, are you there? Hold on. Are you there, caller on the line?
My name is Gossip John.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, I calling from Aba.
Go ahead.
I want to use my talent to talk to you. I told him, Kadavamra, Oyavala, Oyavala, Ogo Bidola. Yola de Bevan, I came to Nigeria, Kelemas and Nanticalo, and the Georgia News and Newton before, but Poloman and Alrai. I don't want one muzzle, I see in comma. I the family devil. One muzzle, about in comma. My husband, when I work there, when they die, if I on a body Kugu, I see to go cover my gazette. You all on a make a garant, no, you say, Nike, I put on a championship.
Thank you very much. You say.
Thank you, sir.
We must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where you calling from? Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, we lost that caller, but we must continue. Our people must remain focused. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
You are welcome. Belong. And I make a negative Lord. My So I have a song for my warlord. Madagascar solo ni mu Nandialabago. Nandikalwa alabago. Onyibe no ni mu Nandialabago. Nandialabago. Ajusele kono ni mubwa tara gabago na jakala gabago IPOB buko wa no gabago na kaya gabago tani mubwa njoma Nanjikalo na njoma IPOB boku gwali wokuya nwere nti batani mogwa bonjoma. Oh, Biafra.
Thank you very much, Biafra.
So what I want to say this time, concerning this comment of our Master and Lord, Nnamdi Kanu. When people were calling him Lord, this person is spring servant. But people were not in spirit when he said that way. Anyone who is not in spirit will not understand him. Because you cannot tell me that a people who just wake up from hallowed bed and put on his t-shirt and trouser and went for the people and the people and calling himself servant of God. Because that man is not servant of God. The tree which is referring himself as servant of spring. The spring is talking about is Most High. Most High, the creator of universe. Because my Onyibe, you are not seen. I myself is not seen. Neither my sister. So he is referring himself as the servant of spring. That is the spring being, unseen creator. So these people, what is their wrong? What is their headache? They are drinking paracetamol for the headache that is sitting on that another person. It's just but they cannot look around and see what is happening in our place. The explanation is now. They are busy. They are busy listening to what our leader will say. Then they will be going on Facebook, back book, front book, and black book. They should stop it. They should stop it. And look forward to what for that thing he's pointing his finger on. He is the servant of supreme being, and we human being, we call him our supreme leader. But he called himself the servant of the Most High. So he did not make mistake on what he said, and he is correct. And that very day he spoke that word, I was laughing, and I said that people will start Facebook and what they call Yoruba, what you call them, media, because they are not the spirit, and understand the case of the spirit. Because if they are spirit, they will know that it's talking about the creator who sent him. If he's doing the work of him who sent him, that's why he calls himself the servant. So he's not made mistake on what he said. And it is our supreme Lord, and supreme God. That's why there is no God in heaven. That's no He is God. God. Our supreme Lord, is God. I am God. The only thing that you have is I can call him Yahweh. Or Elohim. There is no God in heaven. I am God, you are God. So they should stop making fun of themselves.
Victor, freedom. Na utoka inario. Anya Johnny hip hop bara menu. Aye bunde Biafra bunde judo naga. Obi makiro makeju na gaga no. Oga de kwarai na ma. Ise. Omo Biafra Biafra na sako. Ibo wen madu no. Ibo wen madu na sako. Omo Biafra de. Biafra na sako. No. Ibo wen madu na sako. Eji megu mekine tivuna ndekano. Odogo da derema onyeze no dogolo dema okwande solo gili nenuwa akologo gilata okosisi bolotolo emese gogo makwere okwanye manono dugo odoro negbe mma okokogo nyaru anachua yoso osekwense likuni.
Yes, sir, we must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mazi.
Yes, good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from? Your name and where are you calling from?
I am calling from Paris, France. Mazi, I thank you for picking my call. Thank you for the lecture, the informations that you have given to the Biafran people, to us. Mazi, I'm very, very sad and very, very worried of what is going on in our own land. And having had all these information that you have given to us, I am still asking, where are we heading to? These of our people that are still playing I don't care, without knowing that already the snake is already in the grass, that these people have laid ambush against us without us knowing, and our people are somehow still there chasing shadow. I want to greet our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who have taken this very task, this very call, and our duty as
as an indigenous people is to give him more than 1,000 percent support, to give him that support that he deserves, because all these people that are yapping on the social media today, without Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, without IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, these people were once championing Nigerians. They were once promoting their slave masters without knowing that they are slaves. But today, look at where the so-called elites, where they have taken us to. I am fully admired our sister, Monachim So, in Houston, Texas, where they hosted our leader. I greet all of them for their work well done. My sister Monachim, you are a very great woman. We Biafrans, we love you. We admire your tenacity, the intelligence, the hard work. Even I have decided that my new daughter, I will give her that name, Mona Chimso, because that lady is our lady, is very, very brilliant, if I can use that word. But now look at where our men, where they have laid us to. Look at our land. Look at the communities that you have mentioned tonight, Mazi George Onyibe. Look at the work. Look at. And some are still in our land, moving around with escort, parading themselves with big stomach everywhere. Some are still in that our land, claiming to be what they are not. Fake people everywhere. Fake images. Up to when are we going to live the life of fakeness, pretending of what we are not, pretending that all is well while we are dying, pretending that everything is in control while we are dying? I am fully agree with our brother Chukwudi, who called from Switzerland. Our people are so blinded in this counting money and carrying carton everywhere. Early in the morning, everybody will walk about 1 kilometer or 2 kilometers or 3 kilometers where they are going to work. They are going to their various markets. They will spend the whole day there without knowing that their own life is in danger. Look at where we are today. Our leader has been shouting, crying, but nobody has heard him. They labeled him miscreant. They called him all sorts of names. They labeled us terrorists without knowing. As you mentioned of Vietnam, I am still questioning the reason why United States went war against Vietnam people. Why? Is it to defeat and they put blind eyes for British people to commit that genocide in our land? Because I know that the United States they are everywhere. They cannot tell us that their own resort, their own network cannot discover that in our own land, the Biafra land, there was genocide that was committed there. They cannot tell us that. But today, all of them are enjoying free oil, free everything, free. Look at where we are, like homeless people. We are homeless while they are living large everywhere. Look at us. Biafran people, let us wake up and do the needful before it will be too late. I love what you said last. There is IPOB. We are here to checkmate them. We are here to confront them eyeball to eyeball and tell them that our land is ours. What they did in 1967 to our ancestors, what they did to them, we will never give them that chance to replicate it in this very time. If so, Africa will be wiped away. Maybe I know that white people, they are building all their defenses, all their nuclear bombs. Who are they building it for? Is it to protect their empires, their income, their resources, the things they are stealing from Africa? Is it to protect themselves? But I know it's because of that they are building all these things. They are making us to remain in poverty. But there is Chukwu Okike Abiama. Without Biafra, Africa will never, never, ever see freedom in this world. Unless they do the needful. Unless they set the children of Chukwu Okike Abiama free. British government, we are calling you. I watched a program today in their local channel today, where they are showing the secret of empire of Queen Elizabeth II, the so-called Queen Elizabeth II. Look at how they are parading him, how they were parading her, how they were showing all the riches, what they have acquired, and where they are mentioning the tons and tons and tons of gold and diamonds that these people have embezzled. And the question you ask yourself, are these people, are they having gold in their own land? They don't have gold in their own land. They don't have anything in their own land there. Where are they acquired all these things from? Is it not from the blood of our ancestors? Is it not from the land of Africans, Biafran people? Biafran, let us wake up and do the needful. If not, I don't know what will happen. But Chukwu Okike Abiama, may he give us every enablement to do the needful and stop yapping like a market women. Today, our women are now even fighting to take over from men, because women, we have failed them. We have failed to protect our women. Look at where we are today. Tomorrow, you will call yourself an elite. You call yourself Igwe. You call yours. Mazi, let me not take much of your time. I just say,
thank you.
Let our people wake up and do the needful before it will be too late.
We must continue.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Good evening from here. Good evening.
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir. Hello. Hello. Sorry, sir. Hello. Okay. My name is Onyibe James. I'm from Aba. So the time we are giving news, so I'm hearing about where herdsmen are, where they are hiding. So from my own village,
go ahead, please.
Hello. Hello, my dear, God bless you for me. They are disturbing me. I really want to talk to you. So, oh my God. So, my dear, please, I'm very, very happy for you people. Before, there's nobody talking about Biafra. Everybody is off. The rich people, they're just facing their family. Nobody care for us. So people have rise for we, poor people, for we to see future, for we to smile. Thank you very much. Tell me the news. You mentioned some places where they are hiding. You are very, very, very right. I'm here to confirm you. Right, you are very, very right. From my own village, I'm from Bende. When I was small, Fulani people, they used to come, their wife, they'll pack their handbag, they'll carry their bag, follow their husband with their cow. They'll be passing, cutting grass, they'll use it and do some baskets. So that time, I don't know that they'll be heading for our village, because we are small that time. But now, I'm from Bende, and I go, you mentioned Bende, you mentioned Osula, Achara. Achara is my own village between Alai and the Akara is Sukwato and the Alai. Inside that bush, there is a place they call Achara. And that Achara, my mother used to go farm there. Now, as we are talking now, they are hiding there. My mother don't go to the bush again to farm. In any way, to my village, nobody goes there. From Alai to Imere, people are hearing me, they know that I'm saying the truth. From Alai to Imere, they are there. Going to Alai, from Alai to Imere, there's a cashew orchard. You will see there, behind, left side, inside, plenty, their house, they're there. So, my dear, you're very, very right. God will bless you.
It is that army that are in Owirinta, those Navy barrack, among others. That is where they send help to them. That is where they equip them. That barrack in Owirinta Road.
I mean in Bende.
No, I'm saying those in Abia State, they have barracks where they give them ammunition.
And where they call Osula, they are there in Osula. Achara, you mentioned Achara, you mentioned Osula. There are 3 places in Bende. They have a fire everywhere. And the next day, you are too much. Sometimes if you didn't lose, say all some things, people will be thinking is hate speech. You hate people. It's not like that. All this thing you are saying is true. See, this is a nama, cow. Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, that's my place, Gom, my dear. Eh? Hello, my dear, please, forgive me. That's my place. Mm-hmm. If you go there now, there are plenty. Seriously, hiding inside bush. And as I'm giving this news now, people will be going there. Now, if there's anything that's happening now, they will know that they're in my village. And sometimes we talk about nama, cow meat. Say, Fulani people, and they use their nama, their cow. You are right. Me and my sister, we enter bush to farm. My sister used to speak Hausa well. As we are there doing harvesting cassava. My sister, you know, she will speak Hausa well. She lived at Medugri before. She now saw the Fulani man. Useless nama, just meeting nama now. Immediately my sister see that country, she called me, say, come and see. I said, Jesus. When she used Fulani, she used the Hausa language. She asked Malam, what are you doing with that nama, that cow? Man, he said, you, what are you doing in this bush? My sister said, we are coming here to fetch, to get some firewood. It's okay. You have a best friend or husband, but to me, since I day inside this village, this Igbo land, I never see my wife. So this particular cow is my wife. I used to meet this cow anytime I see woman. This is my wife. And anytime this one, I'm tired with this one, I will say this one, get another new one with Hausa language. So that's why I'm saying that everything I'm saying is true. Sometimes I'll be telling this line to tell you about this cow, Gongom. The number I will not get you, but today.
Of course, whatever we see here is the gospel truth. We are not here to undermine anybody. We are only here as the voice of the one crying in the wilderness of Biafra, preparing the way of Chukwu Kikabiama. Can you hear me, caller, on WhatsApp?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead, please. Good evening from here.
My name's Onyibe. Onyibe is from Elugwezike in Nsukka province, Biafra land, and I'm calling from Hong Kong. Good morning, my fellow Biafrans. Please, Mr. Onyibe, I want to ask you for a favor, please, or our people. Please, before you call Radio Biafra, get yourself organized. People from all over the world are listening to us. Let us not make it look like childish. We are doing childish something here. that you call here, you call Radio Biafra without getting yourself organized. You don't know what to say, or your children will be making noise. Please arrange yourself before you call Radio Biafra. Thank you. I want to make my own contribution. I want to talk to my people of Elugu-Ezike in Osuka province, Biafra land. We are really lacking behind. Those of you that are listening to me now, please, I am appealing to each and every one of you to wake up. Our land has been occupied. The place these people normally come to in Igbo land is from Osuka. And the way I'm saying things now, our people, most of us are sleeping. Over here, it's almost morning. This is about almost 5 o'clock here, but I'm still awake. So to tell you how committed we are in issue of Biafra, I don't sleep. I'm always awake. Anytime Radio Biafra is on, I always try and make out time so that I can watch and know what is happening. That is the love I have for my people. So my people of Enugu-Ezike, we are calling upon men, women, children, and guests for all of us to wake up and join the moving train. Our leader has sacrificed his family, giving everything that he has got just to save me and you. So why are we lacking behind? Why are we sleeping? Why are we slumbering? Another thing I want to say, Onyibe, is when I listened to Radio Biafra South Africa this afternoon, I've heard one of our brother making an announcement there that we need to have a relay station in Lagos. It will do us very good because we have sizable number of our people there in Lagos. If Lagos people, our people in Lagos could wake up, I think it will help us very well. So my people, let us try and see how we could help us so that we'll have relay station in Lagos. Thank you, George. You will be my Chukwuka. Bless you and continue protecting you and our leader or the principal officers of IPUB. Thank you and remain blessed.
Thank you. We must continue. Caller on the line. Your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line, are you there? Are you there, caller on the line? That should be Zoo Epileptic Network. But we must continue. Can you hear me? Caller on the line, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? As we are inching closer to the end of this program, our people must remain focused. Our people must remain focused. The first thing is for us to be awakened. And believe me, every other thing will take its rightful place. We know what they are doing in our land. But do our people know what is going on in their land? Are you ready to defend your father's land? Defend them from these invaders? Since 2014, I could remember vividly. Our supreme leader have been lamenting, have been crying, have been calling upon our people and say, get ready, don't allow them to triangulate us because that will be the end of our people. And some persons say it's propaganda. Or could it be because of second tenure? You choose to ignore the truth? Don't worry. We'll take one caller more and then hopefully we'll draw the curtain from there. This is Radio Biafra for the avoidance of doubt, and we are not going anywhere. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? We must continue. We must remain focused. We must get ready Our destination is Biafra land. Nothing more, nothing less. Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp? Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Simon Ayanugo. Simon Ayanugo is from Omak. Omak is in Olu. Olu is in the name of Biafra land, but I said here in Ameria. I want to use this opportunity to thank every IPB family members all over the world, anywhere you are residing, no matter your time zone. May Okike protect our able leader Mazen Nandikano. May any door he knock be open. May anything he need for this struggle to be completed. His 5 years program is almost there. 2021, we'll be talking about our identity. We'll be in another country. May he bless our deputy director. May he bless all the IPOB leadership. You people back home, may he protect your going out and coming in. He said, thank you for your wonderful program this evening. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. I want to use this opportunity to alert our people about what is going on, about why we started what we are doing in 2014. It's still the Mazin Nandekan, it's still that Nandekan, it's still that him. It's not all about money, it's not all about ourselves. It's for the quality of interest of our people, because we don't exist. Some of us grew here, some of us went to school here, some of us have been in places. We know what is going on, but we don't talk about our own country. We don't talk about our own land. That is why all this is going on. But thank God there's people like you, people like Onyibe, that have dedicated your time, your zeal, your energy, your life, your sacrifice, everything for this struggle. I am proud to be an IPOB family member. I am proud to be a Biafra because of you guys. We are not the problem. We are the solution. IPOB and Mazin Nandikano is not the problem. We are the solution. Without IPOB today, I don't know what will happen in our villages. Look at the numbers of places you have numbered. This is planned deal, and the whole world organization, they know, because they are benefiting from it. Some of them are wanting it to be exploded so they can bring their tarpaulin and their aid to be put in measure to exterminate us more, like they did in 1967. I hear you mentioning Vietnam. Thank God that all you guys know all these things. They are still planning to repeat it. That is why you see Iran, this tension between Iran and Trump. But I want to use this opportunity to let the young man know, Mr. Trump, this is not why you are here. Your here is to be here. Biafra will be restored. Anywhere you are going now, you fail like George Bush. Biafra, like as we have made it clear, this is our holy war. We must protect that land. We are for peace. Our leader is there in United States. You can talk to him. We cannot, because of oil, will be drowning in oil. Like as I made it clear to some of you in Amsterdam, in Dutch government police dialogue program, before Arab Spring, before all these things started happening, we told them Islam will overrun them if they don't like let Biafra go. Share government know what is going on in Biafra land. Like I see people we are talking about, some people saying American intelligence, they don't know that all this is going on. They know. Every drop of blood of Biafra land is recorded in satellite. They know what is going on. There is a satellite that is beamed in that zoo. They know. But if you don't talk about yourself, nobody gonna talk about you. Freedom is not given. Freedom is being fought for, and that is what we are doing now. So anywhere you are now, you think there is not that IPOB doesn't know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. Forget all this thing that is going on. Everybody wants to reckon with us. So Onyibe, if you remember what I told you last time, how are we gonna secure our own thing? I think that is what is going on now. That is why you hear people talk about the elite. Onyibe, who is elite? Who is elite that is protecting Biafra land? Who is elite is talking about Biafra land? Who is the governor? Who is the senator? How many of them? Thank God there is IPUB. Thank God there is Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu. Yeah, thank God there is Roger Biafra. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless every one of you. And protect you are going out and coming in. Biafra must be restored. Oh, hey Biafra, sign up from here.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
There is no two ways about it. Our destination is Biafra, and Biafra we shall get. Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world, look for the nearest IPOB family closest to you and join. You will be instructed on what to do. These people think they are invisible, but we shall see to it.
Oh, hail Biafra, the land of rising sun.
We, the great people in Biafran community, New York, New Jersey, under the able leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hereby invite all Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, to the New York, New Jersey Town Hall meeting with the IPOB family to welcome our great and dynamic supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on his historic visit to New York, New Jersey.
Date, Sunday, 30 June 2019.
Time 12 noon to 8 p.m.
Venue, Grand Plaza Hotel, JFK Airport, NY, 13810-135 Avenue. Telephone 718-530-1160.
For more information, please call
New York State Coordinator Mazi David Ezekwesili, 83224-55640.
New Jersey Coordinator Mazi Tijoke Oyejeje, 9735451726.
PRO Mazi Izuchukwu Okoli, 646-64-58237.
Someone come on, let's keep Biafra alive.
Long live IPOB, God bless Biafra.
Signed, Mazi David Ezekwesili, the New York State Coordinator.
All hail Biafra! All hail Biafra! The land of rising sun.
Yes, sir, this is where we draw the curtain for this evening segment. I want to appreciate those of you who were able to join in, and I wish you will take this message, this gospel, back to the nook and cranny of Biafra land, reminding them the need for them to stand up to defend their land. We must not allow these people to triangulate us. We will never allow that to happen. Do not look at their size, for you will soon discover that they don't exist. The weather is very cold, the cloud is dark, and believe me, it's going to rain. But after this heavy rain, good night and God bless you.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Biafra. We are begging you, please. There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life. Chukwu Biafra, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray. Oh, just save the lost. We are your children, save our lives.
We all like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life. Save my life. Save my life. Chukwu Almighty Father. Oh, we are begging you, please.
We are insane, living here in the zoo. You up there, set us free. We are begging you.
See my people stay at crying. You up there, we are dying. Save our land, we beg you for love.
Tears in my eyes, every day I dey cry. I think as I'm asking for Lord, give me Biafra or I die. We need a better picture, a better future, a better future, the Lord.
Freedom, peace, what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Yes. Save my life, Papa.
Give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please.
We are begging you, please.
When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe.
Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now.